A 60-second tattoo review. Let's do it. This tattoo was sent in by Casey, and it's about 5 years old now. It was done by an artist at Spinning Needle Tattoos in Fort Worth, Texas. If you want to go check them out on Instagram, Spinning Needle Tattoos. Now, for the record, when you're getting tattooed, the needles are definitely not spinning, so I don't know where they got that name, but I'll digress. Now, this tattoo is about 5 years old, but this was a brand new picture of it when it was first done, and I gotta say right off the bat, it really does not grab me. It does not impress me. Talking about the design here, I think the artist kind of took a simple route. They really did an overly simplified version of a train, did not put a lot of effort into the detail or the planning of it. The smoke especially looks very cartoony and kind of silly to me. These pillars on the top here, very uneven. They're all kind of different. I don't know if that's naturally how a train is supposed to be. Doesn't look right to me. So for the design, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. It really just did not give me much to go off of. Now with the line work, I'm going to switch over to the healed one here so we can see how well this line work is held up over time. Keep in mind this is a 5-year-old tattoo, but still you can see how blotchy these lines were. Some are thicker, some are thinner. The artist used the same line weight throughout the whole thing, even in these areas where a thinner line weight would have been much better for that detail. But you can see it also errors in the circle up here and stuff, so I just think the artist had a really tough time doing good line work, so I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. And for the shading, I gotta say the same thing. There's a lot of weird stuff I'm seeing. Why is it so dark on top of the smokestack, but then below the smoke there's no darkness? It's just a soft shade. It doesn't make any sense. There's no shading in the middle there, so something they just missed. And if I go back to the brand new one, you can see how irritated and red that looks, and it makes it look like a lot darker and more contrasted the first day the tattoo's done, but then when it heals, you can see how little of that ink stayed in there. And that's just because it's so irritated, so beat up, the skin could not hold on to it. So for the shading, I gotta give it a 5 out of 10 again, which means overall I'm gonna give this one a 4.7 out of 10. And Casey, I'm so sorry I gotta give your tattoo such a rough rating, but this artist did not seem to put a ton of effort or skill into designing it or tattooing it. And it's unfortunate because it has significant meaning to you, but this work has a lot of telltale signs of rushing to me. The artist really was just trying to get you in, get you out, and they did not seem to put a lot of effort into creating a unique piece that would stand the test of time. Casey told me that his father's initials are in the back card. Look how blurry those are. So just definitely disappointing stuff. Guys, let him know what you thought of his tattoo down in the comments below. Let him know what you would rate it. And if you want your tattoo rated, just send it in. All right, bye-bye.